Okay, hi guys. I'm gonna just go through my top five graphic creation tools, video creation tools that allow me to maximize my Live Good business, so that you guys can decide, which tools would work for you. Basically, why do I use them? What results are they getting for me? How effective they are, and how they can work for you, depending on what type of person you are, how you like to work, what sort of graphics or videos you like to put out there. But I do get asked these questions a lot. What tools do I use? Um, People come to ask me and say, what did you do to create that video? And I don't even know what video they're talking about, because guys, I create literally, I mean, I want to say thousands of videos. I probably do, and that's probably not an exaggeration. Certainly not when it comes to YouTube. But there are a lot of other platforms that I'm working with, obviously, to create these various videos and the content that I use, and they all have their own different requirements. For example, if you're working with Facebook and you're marketing on Facebook, and Instagram, they use the same kind of dimensions, videos that are under 60 seconds generally. If you're creating video shorts, so you need to create clips for those videos. And you want to make them sort of stand out, because people get easily distracted, or people are just scrolling through. They're on the platform for a reason. It's usually to socialize, to just to sort of, take a break. Maybe they're taking a break from work, they're scrolling through social media, and there's a lot coming up on their timeline. What's going to stop them in their tracks from scrolling, and then sort of pay attention to what it is you're doing. So there's so many things I do. I don't just do one thing or another. I'm doing all kinds of video creation, types of videos, graphic creation of different types of graphics for different platforms. So I'm going to go through this, give you the tools that let you see what tools I use, let you see whether you can use those tools to help you maximize your business. And this is not just for Live Good members. If you're in network marketing, if you're running a business online, or any kind of side hustle or whatever, and you want some really simple tools, I'm not trying to educate people to be lazy or to shortcut anything. And yes, this has a way of shortcutting things, but it doesn't mean that you are just taking a back step and doing nothing and being a lazy marketer. What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to educate people to do better, but keep things easy and manageable in your busy day, busy schedule. All right, so let's get started. So 5 tools that I'm going to help you to allow you to maximize your business, whether it's Live Good or network marketing in general, or any kind of online business of some sort that you're trying to scale up and get results. So my first tool is Canva. This tool is my absolute go-to tool. I've used it for many years, but I've only really just come onto this since maybe, I don't know, within this last year, within 2023, since I've been really, absolutely going all in with Live Good. I create all my graphics here. As you can see, I'm just browsing down everything that I do here. You can create documents, you can create posts, you can create short videos. It's all template based. Some of the stuff I do on here, I go off and create stuff, or in graphics from other platforms and then bring them in here, or I just use the done for you templates that are already in Canva. So a lot of people who are following me on social media or on YouTube or whatever, you probably recognize some of this stuff anyway, because you see me posting it. I'm transparent. This is what I do. This is what I work with, and I don't just recommend a tool, but that I never use or hardly ever use. These are the tools that I absolutely use, as you can see. And I'm not making any commissions out of you guys. I mean, this is a free tool, yes. And if you and I personally upgrade with this tool and love it. But it's a tool that works really well for me, and I don't get a commission out of you if you choose to come on and use this tool and upgrade with it. So this is Canva. All right. And the next tool I'm going to recommend to you guys is Loom. As you can see, I also use this tool a lot and to creating all kinds of videos. The reason why I like this tool is because you can shortcut things. You can really hammer out a video, and picture this, guys. You're a network marketer. You've got a team. You've got somebody asking a question that requires a detailed response, and sometimes you just don't have the time to give that detailed response. So it's a whole lot easier and better for them, so that they can get the answer in a really detailed way. Just to load up your Loom. Okay, you can either load it up on your app, because there's a mobile app version for this, and you can just start talking. I love rambling. As many of you know, I like to ramble, but it just allows a simple question to get answered in a detailed way, so that people can get educated in your team. All right, education is everything. If you can make sure that your team is absolutely on the same page and understand exactly what's going on in their busy schedule, so that they're moving forward in the right way, then you've got a team that's duplicating really, really well, and that's gonna turn into profits. All right, so Loom is great. You can fire up your Loom either on your desktop or your laptop or your mobile device, and start speaking, answer their question, and immediately grab the link, so that you can copy it and then send it out in the email, or maybe on a mobile phone or messenger chat or whatever. So this is fantastic. Loom is great, and you can also use it for actual video or YouTube creation as well. So there's a lot of editing tools. So for example, if I go into one of these videos that I've created, you get some editing tools. All right, you can actually edit the whole thing. You can see the activity. If you're using this as the hosting platform, then you can get people to view. It writes an automatic summary for you, description or whatever, using AI. There's a lot of AI features built in. It'll actually automatically create the transcript for you, so that's useful. And you can download everything. You can download the video. You can download this transcript. You can use the transcript in your YouTube to get boosts on YouTube, on your YouTube channel, because YouTube uses this information so that it can give you better reach. So it's great like that. And if you decide to upgrade, you'll be able to get various other AI features that allow you to edit using the transcript, and just automatically take out the ums and ers, and does all kinds of things. So great tool, really, really simple to use. Now there's another tool here that I use. It's called Vidyo.io. I use this a lot. Now, guys, I'm not suggesting these tools that you use them all. I'm suggesting that tools that you might want to use one or the other. So this one, Vid, is a great tool for, it's template based. Okay, it has some better editing tools, more sort of easier, more customization. So if you're more into the editing side and you want to get better, more control over the way it looks, this is great. And the other great thing I love about this is that it allows you to create a video, all right, either by recording it or uploading it into here, or using it with a template. There's some really nice templates. Let me just show you quickly the templates that you can use in various scenarios. You've got templates for various different methods, different things that you're doing, whether it's a podcast or whether it's something on social media, whatever it is you're demonstrating or using. I don't always use templates. Sometimes it doesn't make sense to use a template for what I'm doing, but it also allows you to quickly edit and convert, for example, a YouTube video into and make it the right dimensions for a shorter clip, but also for a like a portrait dimension size, so it's more ready for social media reel or social media short video or a social media story video. Okay, so you can easily cut them around, and it's got some nice little features like progress bar, some very cool caption templates. You can add in music and other things, so it's got a lot more editing features to this one. Might be something you want to use. It has a nice little AI feature that actually cuts the video down, takes out some of the sort of unnecessary rambling or whatever, which I tend to do. So it's a great tool for me. And it has some other tools that allow you to edit using the captions. So that's good. Now this tool I love. This is what I'm relatively new to this tool, but I use it a lot in the last few months. The first thing you can do is let's say the scenario is you've created a long video, or you've got a long video, maybe a Zoom webinar, but you want to cut that up instantly, and create lots of little clips so that you can immediately send that out onto social media. Not only will it cut the original video up, but it'll also make those little video clips into the right dimensions, which is portrait and under 60 seconds long, specifically for social media. So you could have your YouTube video up on YouTube, then immediately bring it into here and get like 10 little clips of that video, all cut up into the right length. But not only does it do it the right length, it actually cuts those videos. So it actually does a little AI trick that sort of takes out unnecessary rambling, but also takes out the ums and ers and cuts it in the right place. You know, so for example, if I'm doing like this video, for example, I'm going to bring this particular video into this tool once I've done it, because I'm talking about multiple little tools. You know, so they would be like 5 little individual clips talking about the individual tools that I'm talking about, or if like a webinar of the CEO talking, like Ben Glinsky, for example, talking about different little key updates of what's going on in corporate, and then this will somehow miraculously cut out certain little bits that would work in smaller videos. So it does a very good job of that. But you also have some editing features in here that you can go in and alter. It's up to you. Also, it has a little scheduling tool. Okay, so as you can see, I've created 151 little videos. All right, but I didn't create those. The AI did it for me. So all these videos were created, okay, from the longer videos that I uploaded. All right, so like my YouTube video, or a video that Ben Glinsky did, the Firestarter Friday video, for example, was all cut up into multiple videos. And then I go in and I can just click on one of these. It comes up into a little posting feature here that allows me to either schedule the post or post it immediately, and it automatically grabs the transcript from that particular clip. You can use AI to instantly hammer out a done-for-you post that AI will use from the transcript and build a post out for you with hashtags, trending hashtags, and nice emojis, that kind of thing. Looks like my internet is running slow, but there it is. There's the it also, notice here that it also makes sure that it's short enough that it works on this particular platform, like TikTok. For example, if I go to Twitter, okay, and I reproduce the post, it'll automatically create a shorter post, because typically Twitter only allows you to create short posts, but it'll do it that relevant to this video. I can set it up in the schedule to schedule out. You could have posts going out for a whole week, and then you can take the whole week off or whatever, and your business is running perfectly. So then if I for example went ahead and scheduled this, I haven't got anything scheduled at the moment because I haven't done some videos for a bit, but this video that I'm doing right now will be taken through this for sure. And then you go into the scheduling tool, and it'll have all your videos loaded up in the scheduler, and then it'll automatically post them on the different platforms. So basically there's up to 6 platforms that you can use: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube Shorts, and it'll do it all for you. Boom. The next tool I just wanted to talk about, I wasn't going to mention this tool because I didn't want it to get too complicated or technical, but people were asking. Now this is what we call, this site is called Freepik. So there are some free stuff that you can get on here. However, I decided to upgrade because it was very, very reasonable. But not only can you get photos, you can get vectors, you can get PSDs. If you don't know what PSD is, I mean, I personally use this mostly for PSD files, which is a Photoshop document. Now, don't worry. If you don't know what Photoshop is, or if you're not familiar with Photoshop, it doesn't matter. So for example, if I did a search or whatever, and I selected PSDs, I've actually bookmarked this page because these are some of the templates that you can use. So for example, if I load this template, for example, this is a done for you template, but this is a Photoshop document. So all the layers and everything, you can use it. You can either import it into Photoshop if you know how to use Photoshop, or if you want a free tool that will actually allow you to import these Photoshop documents into a free tool, you can load up Photopea. Okay, this is Photopea, which is a free web-based tool. Okay, possibly a little bit technical for some, but it is a tool that I use nonetheless, and it is free. Okay, so if you download this PSD file, Okay, now some of these files, like this one, for example, isn't free. Okay, some of them you might get a free template. Sometimes you won't necessarily. And you can drag and drop the PSD file onto the Photopea. So I'm now on Photopea. Okay, and you can also load in your own fonts and whatever, but you can just mouse over the various elements. It's all, you know, editable, so you can load in and so welcome to it's up to you what you want to do, but you know, you can just write in your text. Here it might be a bit technical for some, but if you mouse over here and you go into the sidebar here and you double click on this element, you can upload a photo here. Now you need a transparent background of yourself and it gives you this guide, you know, so put it over this, you know, element here, and once you've added it in there, then you can actually make this guide invisible so that it'll just have your, I don't think I've got any yes I do. So let me just put this image in there. Okay, just to show you what you could do. Make it larger. Okay, and then take out the guide because we don't need that anymore. Just going to move that over, and then I'm going to save this tab here, close it down, and there it is. Now what I probably want to do is I want to adjust it slightly. I think it's actually too big. Oops. I could bring back the guide just to see quickly. That'll probably work roughly. Maybe I just want to get that arm in properly. And then save the tab, close it down. Yeah, that's pretty good. And you can alter it slightly further. But you know, so that's pretty good. You know, that's cool. And then there are other elements that you can edit. I'm not going to go through everything. But you know, you can play around with it. You know, you can delete stuff that doesn't apply. But as you can see, you know, it's a free tool. You can use it with PSD templates from the site I recommended. So those are the recommendations, guys. Those are the sort of the daily tools that I often use. There are more tools that I use. It's not just these. I mean, I'm pretty relentless. You know, I do all kinds of stuff. But what I would highly recommend more than anything is, for sure, definitely use Canva. All right, just get started on Canva. It's a free tool and you get so much value with this. I'm in here every day building out content for different platforms. And there are so many templates to choose from. And there's even some AI tools to make it easier for you. You can create documents, you can create graphics, you can even create videos, and you'll love it. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video was useful. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel because it really helps. It allows me to bring out more content like this so that you guys can get what you need, because I know I get a lot of people asking for these kind of videos, and if I know that you like this kind of stuff, and the only way I can know if you like this stuff is by your appreciation. So if you can just give me a like or a comment, that shows me that what I'm doing is helping. That at the end of the day, that's what I want to do. I'm not making any money out of these tools. There's nothing here that I'm promoting where I get a commission out of you. So I just want to do this because I know that it's helping the team. I know it's helping the community, and that's what it's all about. All right. Really appreciate you guys. Have a great day, and thanks for watching, and see you in the next training. Bye for now.